Exit NATO, France. Thousands of protesters in Paris gathered to demand France's exit from NATO, US-led military coalition. By becoming part of the NATO alliance, a country gets joint military support from its allies countries in case of war. But being a NATO alliance member, that member nation also has to incur 3% amount of its national GDP in defense expenditure, which becomes a huge amount for a nation, especially now in the time of economic downturn after COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, French protesters are of the idea that, 1. France becoming part of this alliance is unnecessarily incurring huge amount in defense when country is going through economic crisis. 2. Secondly, France has taken unnecessary enmity with Russia by being part of the NATO, as today NATO is supporting Ukraine through finance aid and militarily in Russia-Ukraine war, and because of this Russia has slowed its gas supply to France and EU countries supporting Ukraine. Resultantly, there is soar in energy prices in France and low gas supply. Protesters are also cautious of the future problems by energy crisis in the nearby coming winter. 3. Plus, protesters also view that defense expenditure, huge amount used from the taxpayers' money, can be utilized in other better avenues to reduce inflation and enhance social betterment in the country. Conclusion: protesters seems perfectly okay and their demands are justified, but corrupt politicians, as we know, makes handsome commissions in defense deals, will neglect the justified demands of people and will continue to misuse people's money for personal benefits. That's the hardcore truth. For VOP Global, Paul Baker, news reporter, volunteer, Paris, France. Visit VOPGLOBAL.org and raise your voice. Like, subscribe, share.